Alrighty. What's up, everybody? Peter Gilmore here for this late night video right here on Killer of Demons 669. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like this video. Hit that subscribe button down below on this channel and all my other channels, which are down below in the description box. And as always, find me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. I share this video all over the internet and tap that bell to turn on all my notifications so you never miss an upload. And that's all you got to do. All right, on this late Monday night, March the 16th, 2020, or if you're watching from somewhere else, March the 17th, 2020. So happy St. Patrick's Day to you, you Irish fuckers. I'm supposedly half Irish, but I don't consider myself Irish, so I don't celebrate the holiday, so I don't give two fucks. Plus, you're not going to go out and get drunk anyway, because all the bars are closed. What's this fucking virus? And you can't have corned beef and cabbage because most of the stores don't have it. So you're fucked until the next couple weeks. Until this thing blows over, which I think will be blown over in the next couple weeks. I say 2 to 4 more weeks, so we'll be August. So our spring is fucked and our summer is about to be fucked too. Sucks. But hopefully something happens, and they already have the first person tested already for the virus, and see how that goes. And then hopefully, nothing happens with that person. She doesn't get sicker or anything. She comes out of it with flying colors, and then we can start testing everybody, and then everybody will be fine in about the span of about a month or two. Everybody start going to hospitals, getting tested, blah, 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 blah. So instead of getting the flu vaccine, you get the flu and the COVID-19 vaccine, I think. I don't know how to work, if you get both shots or you just get the one shot. I don't care because I get my job, so whatever they give me, it is what it is. So, on this late Monday night, it is time for your late night, Monday night Empty Arena review for March the 16th, 2020. 3/16, the birthday and the holiday of Stone Cold! So, we had Stone Cold on the show, doing what he does, raise hell and kick ass. We had The Undertaker on the show with a contract signed with AJ Styles. And we also had that guy named Eggstein, the Rated R Superstar, on the show, talking about Randy Orton. And got that. Sorry for that. So, we had another Empty Arena show. It was supposed to be in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. But due to this fucking virus, for the foreseeable future, we're going to be having Empty Arena shows for AEW, for NXT, for SmackDown. Obviously, this week's going to be another Empty Arena show until they lift this ban on not having people in the arena, which it probably won't be for a couple of months. But we'll see what happens. And we found out that today, amidst all the problems going on, we're waiting to see if WrestleMania might be canceled. But as we heard today, will be canceled. However, it will be not in Raymond J. Stadium in Tampa Bay in front of 70-something thousand people. It will be at the Performance Center in a record crowd of 0. So, for the first time in WWE history, WrestleMania will be performed in an empty arena at the Performance Center in front of nobody. And how bad is that gonna suck? See, Vince had an option to postpone it to June 7th. I would have been okay with that. Postpone up until June 7th. You continue the storylines which you're already making through Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, because they're not going to have Takeover, which sucks. I was waiting for Adam Cole, baby, against the Velveteen Dream for the NXT title and having the Velveteen Dream win the belt, but they could do that on a regular NXT, I guess, now, because there's no Takeover show. I don't know what they're going to do with the six-woman match to see who faces the at another time. I don't know how that's going to work. I guess we're going to have to see in the next couple of weeks where WWE goes with all their storylines and what happens with NXT, which there's no Takeover until this whole thing blows over, which will probably be in the summertime. So we might get NXT Takeover Boston, but that's still up in the air. We might get one before then. Who knows? Usually, I think they have one by around Money in the Bank weekend. So, and that's all I got to say about that. Big ups to the viewer watching me. Hey, how you doing? Say hi. Come in and say hi. We'll talk some wrestling for a little while. All right. Let's get into the Monday Night Raw. Like I said, from the empty arena in the Performance Center in Orlando, Florida. And boring fucking show. Fucking boring. It just feels boring without the fans. Or even if they had piped in chants, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. This show was boring as fuck. But it had some progression towards WrestleMania. I'm not even calling it WrestleMania. I'm calling it Empty Mania or Boring Mania for 4 or 5 hours on in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, we're gonna call it Boring Mania because it will be boring. No elaborate stages. You know, like Becky Lynch was supposed to have something big at WrestleMania. Her entrance was supposed to be big. I think Kairi Sane and Asuka were going to have some type of entrance. You know, since Kairi Sane is a Sky Pirate, Raymond J. Stadium has a pirate ship in the stadium. Why not she come out on the pirate ship? She comes down from the lookout, and then she has this pirate type entrance. You know, maybe have Io Shirai come out and they reform the Sky Pirates just for one night instead of having them defend the belts against Alexa Bliss and Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. But they're not going to have that. They're probably going to have boring as fuck entrances. They're going to come out in front of nobody and just do what they do best. And that's try to entertain us. And really, right now, they haven't entertained me. I'm not entertained. I'm bored. B-O-R-E-D, bored. With this. I don't know. With this empty arena shit. Yes, Byron Saxton is a goofball. Scott Casey Gale. Yes, Byron Saxton is a goofball. He's an idiot, too. And he needs to get off my TV. And if WWE was smart, they would get rid of him and call this guy or call Joe Cronin. We could do better commentary than that jerk off. Get rid of Michael Cole as well. And like I mentioned on my SmackDown review, me, JD, and Joe Cronin for commentary for WrestleMania. I'll take the time off. I'll go down to Florida, go down to the Performance Center, meet up with the wrestlers and everything. Spend a weekend. Spend like that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in Orlando. Come back Monday afternoon. So I'll only miss, maybe I'll get 1 day of vacation time. Just gotta, pay for my food and accommodations, and I'll be happy with that. Meet up with Joe, meet up with JD. Even though JD hates me, but we all meet up. We all have some lunch. Meet up with the wrestlers at the performance center. Maybe do some training at the performance center. We do some interviews for maybe our YouTube shows. If I had the space on my phone, I don't have my charger, so I'm kind of fucked. So JD and Joe will get all that stuff. Lucky them. But yeah, get rid of Byron Saxton, get rid of Michael Cole, and get rid of Jerry the King Lawler too. He's boring. Oh, I can't wait! It's Stone Cold Day. It's Stone Cold Day. Tom Phillips, it's Stone Cold Day. What did you say, Scott? WWE are idiots for changing Jeff Hardy's finisher to Twist of Fury. They need to go back to calling it Twist of Fate. Yeah, I agree. Really, Matt Hardy said that he never gave a copyright to Jeff, saying that you can't use the Twist of Fate. So I don't understand why they're calling it the Twist of Fury. It's a really stupid name. I mean, it just sounds weird. Twist of Fury sounds like something you would use in a video game for 25 damage. Like you Twist of Fury in Final Fantasy 16 or something like that. Like you would unlock that. It'd be you get it as a move or something like that. You know how you get magic power to get like in Final Fantasy 13 with the Crystarium stuff that you get different. You get a lot of Crystarium. You get a different. You get a lot of Crystarium. You get a different different move, or you get like more HP or more magic power, or you get launch into the air. But it is what it is. So we start. Let's start off Raw. Let's not waste any more time. So we start off with the announcement. Mania going to be at the Performance Center on April the 5th at 7 p.m. I don't know about the pre-show, if that's still going to happen at 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. I don't care because nobody's going to be there to watch it. Nobody's going to be there to see it. So let's forget that. So we then open the show from the Performance Center with Tom Phillips, Jerry Lawler, and Byron Saxton all on commentary. Welcome to the show. Then they talk about AJ Styles and The Undertaker. And we see highlights of last week's promo from making fun of Michelle McCool, and then AJ saying that he's going to take Undertaker's soul at WrestleMania. So I thought we were going to start with that, but then we hear the music of Edge thing. So Edge comes out with his smoke, no pyro, because there's no pyro in an empty arena. Why not? I don't know why. Not like anybody's going to get hurt from the pyro. So Edge comes out. We see from last week when he came out and called Orton out, and then MVP kind of pissed him off, and then he speared MVP, and then gave him not one but two concertos. So we come back live. Edge says it's been a long time coming. 21 years ago, him and Randy met, and he knew they would always be linked together. They are linked. They were even linked by Mick Foley, pushing them to greatness. But Orton didn't take the same lessons from Foley as he did. That epic match at WrestleMania. God, I don't even remember which one that was. 22, I think it was 22 or 23. Their hardcore match, which saw Edge put Mick Foley through a flaming table, which was pretty fucking epic. And then I think it was around the same time or after that, Edge and Randy Orton went through a hardcore match, and then that saw Randy Orton just get destroyed with barbed wire, and then him getting sent. He got thumbtacks in his back. He just got obliterated by Mick Foley, and he still won the match with the RKO on the barbed wire bat. I think this is around the time that he was about to become Intercontinental Champion, or he was Intercontinental Champion. But so he didn't get the lessons learned from Foley. He says Edge says those lessons slowed him to come back. And while Orton is talented, he said everything handed to him while Edge worked for everything he has done. And Orton was jealous and angry over Edge one-upping him at the Rumble. Orton can't do what he did. 2 weeks ago, Beth was there to retire for him, so he didn't have to do it again. But Orton couldn't allow her to finish, and after years of Edge stopping from making poor decisions, Orton stopped him from one and challenged him, and he challenged him to a last man standing match at WrestleMania. Edge says he will write the story, and it won't be a tragedy. It will be a redemption tale, as Orton won't get back up. So, pretty good promo from Edge Stain. Furthers the storyline. We're going to hear from Randy Orton next week. A little bit of rebuttal, as we're going to be 1 week away from WrestleMania on the March 23rd episode. Or actually, we got two more. No, three more. No, let me see. Wait, 23rd, the 30th. Yeah, we got three more episodes Raw to go before WrestleMania. We got the Go Home Show on April. Actually, no, I take that back. 2 more episodes of Monday Night Raw. We got the March 23rd episode next week, and we got the following week, the Go Home Show on March the 30th. And then we got the Go Home Show. We was supposed to be the Go Home Show for NXT for TakeOver, but that's not going to happen. So unless something comes in the next couple of days that NXT is going to have a show on Saturday in the Performance Center in an empty arena for TakeOver, and we're going to see Adam Cole, Bebe, and the Velveteen Dream for the NXT World Title, and the other matches that were supposed to be for that show. Probably the Bruiserweights against the Grizzled Young Veterans against the Undisputed Era for the tag belts. Maybe, well, can't have Rhea with the 6-woman ladder match for the number 1 contendership to the women's title. We're going to have that. Maybe a couple other matches on the show, but I guess they're going to be scrapped. But it is what it is. So I gave it 3 out of 5 stars, and we'll see what happens with him next week on the program. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. And we will move on from there. All right, then we see a semi-truck pull up, and it's all adorned with Becky Lynch, the man. And she comes to the arena in a big semi-truck. So we'll see what happens with Becky. And on her quest to, on a road to her match with Shayna Baszler. And we get that. Then they show the Men's Royal Rumble from this past January, which we all know that Drew McIntyre won after Claymore kicking Roman in the face and then throwing him out to win the match and get the title shot. And then the next night he said he will face Brock Lesnar. And then we all know the feud that's going on now with Brock Lesnar and Elias. That's Brock Lesnar and Drew McIntyre. We'll see what happens next week on the show with Drew and Brock, if both going to be in the same arena, same Performance Center arena, what are you going to call it, or they wait till the Go Home Show and either have a contract signing or they have a face-to-face or a brawl. Who knows? It's going to be kind of weird to see Drew McIntyre win the belt in an empty arena. It's just going to be so fucking weird. I mean, the crowd reaction that he would have got when he won the belt would have been enormous. But thanks to this fucking virus, you're not going to get that. It would have been really so amazing. And as my little title says right over here, fuck this virus. I'm going to keep it up until this virus ends. And if you don't like it, well, too bad. Don't watch. And that's all I got to say about that. So they had the Royal Rumble match. I already did my review of my Royal Rumble review. So if you want to watch my Royal Rumble review, go to my Peter Gilmore channel and look up my Royal Rumble review. So I already gave my thoughts on this. But it's nice to see the match again, and Edge's epic return and a little rated RKO reunion, and blah blah blah. The ending with Drew and Roman, and Drew comes back and hits a Claymore, and then he tosses Roman out of the ring to win the match. It was nice to see that, but I could have done with something else. More matches in the Performance Center would have been nice, or maybe more interviews. So we got that. And then after, commentary puts over Drew's win, and they talk about WrestleMania taking place from the Performance Center. Then we go back 2 weeks ago. We get footage of Drew beating the crap out of Brock with a Claymore kick in the ring, and then 2 more on the ramp, and then him holding the belt over Brock. So we'll see what happens in the next 2 weeks with Drew McIntyre and Brock Lesnar. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. All right, then we get to the contract signing of AJ Styles and The Undertaker. So Taker's music hits. He comes out, and he comes out like fast. It's like he had a purpose. I mean, it's like every time we see The Undertaker, it takes him like 20 minutes to get in the ring. I mean, he came out, just walked out, and just ran out from the back like he had to go take a shit or something. Took about maybe 2 minutes to get in. That's a new record. And he comes in, his straps are down, he has a bandana on his head, looking like almost like Biker Taker. That'd be nice to see at WrestleMania. Biker Taker against AJ Styles, and Biker Taker kicks his fucking ass. So he gets in the ring. Jerry Lawler's in the ring to do the ceremonies, but Taker's like, I'm not having this shit. Flips the table, starts throwing things, and Jerry Lawler just leaves because he's a loser. He's not messing around. We go to break. Then we come back. We see footage of Styles' promo on Taker with the whole Michelle McCool thing. I'm gonna take Taker's soul at WrestleMania. And then we get the music of AJ Styles, and he doesn't come out. Then they play it again. He still doesn't come out. And then he appears on the Titantron, or the Performance Center Tron, I guess you can call it now. And he's with the Good Brothers, Gallows and Anderson. Says people come through the PC and want to be like Taker. They, on the other hand, went right to the top because they went straight to WWE. Taker keeps getting involved into a world he doesn't belong and that no one wants him in, still trying to be involved in Mania. So he runs down Money McCool. I don't know what that means, but I guess Michelle is all about the Monday for being behind Taker, embarrassing himself. AJ wants him to let it go, but he has no sympathy for the old guy who keeps getting involved in OC business. He stole victories from AJ, and at Mania, Taker can't run or hide. Styles will pay for his assisted living costs when he has him rest in peace. So looks like we're going to get a coffin match or a casket match that they've been kind of teasing. I don't know if it's going to happen, but we'll have to see in the next 2 weeks if that does happen. And, Taker's record in coffin matches, he's only lost one. That was to Yokozuna back in the day. So Styles signs the contract. He tells Gallows and Anderson to deliver the contract, but they refuse. And then AJ's like, you go do it now! So they finally do it. They head to the ring. They have the contract. They try to leave it on the apron. And as they do, we hear the gong. And then the lights go out. The lights come back on. Taker's behind Gallows and Anderson. Beats the crap out of them. And then Taker grabs the contract. He signs the contract and shoves it in Carl Anderson's mouth, a la Ted DiBiase with the $100 bill back in the day. And that's pretty much ended the segment with Taker going up the ramp and looking into the Tron, and AJ was like, So it's going to come to a head at WrestleMania, and hopefully Taker beats AJ, because I really don't want to see Taker put over AJ, since he said he's the next Shawn Michaels. I mean, really, don't put him over. I mean, beat the crap out of the guy. I don't care how bad you beat him, but at least give him a rub. At least, you know. So I go at WrestleMania and probably finish his career with that. He has nothing left to prove, and he should go into the Hall of Fame next year. And that's pretty much it. So I gave that segment 3.25 out of 5 stars. It was a pretty good segment. Would have been nice with the crowd, but that's all I got to say about that. And we move on from there. All right, then we see well, before that, we get to our actual match in the Performance Center. Non-title match. Andrade with the lovely Zelina Vega at ringside, taking on Rey Mysterio. Booyaka, booyaka. And comes out. We had Asuka on commentary, which was fucking hilarious. Oh, no, easy peasy. Ah, we don't care. We don't care. Ha, 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 ha. We eat sushi later for dinner. Ha. No. Something like that. But basically, she was coming out and kind of cheering for Andrade. I don't know why. You know, maybe her and Zelina Vega are gonna have a match. I don't know. So anyway, they get to the action. The match was decent. It wasn't great. Could have been better with the crowd noise. Andrade takes control early, grounds Rey. Rey fires back, counts into a head scissors. And then Zelina Vega trips him up, allowing Andrade to cut him off. As we go to break, we come back. Andrade's in control until Rey counters out. Sends Andrade into the turnbuckles. He springboards in with a seated senton. Gets a cover for a near fall. Andrade counters a 619 with a back elbow for a near fall. Falls with a rolling rolling suplexes. I don't think he was going for the Three Amigos, but we just like rolled over suplex. But Rey counters out of it, hits the 619, and goes to the top rope, hits the drop the dime splash off the top, hits the win over Andrade, so you can tell that he's going to get a title shot pretty soon. But not a bad match. I gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars. They worked hard. Decent chemistry. And I think eventually they'll announce that that Andrade will defend the belt against Angel Garza, Rey Mysterio, and Humberto Carrillo in a Fatal 4-Way match at Mania. Probably be either on the pre-show or doing probably somewhere in the beginning of the main show. And I think Andrade will lose the belt probably to Angel Garza. And then Zelina Vega will be mad, but then in turn she'll still be happy because her client Angel Garza will have the belt. And then maybe you can have Andrade be jealous of Angel Garza, and then they have a feud over the belt. And Angel Garza beats the crap out of Andrade, and then maybe Andrade leaves Zelina Vega and goes on his own as a luchador. I don't know how that's going to work, but we'll see what happens with that. I think they'll probably just break up Zelina Vega and Andrade, and Zelina Vega will be managing Angel Garza for a while. But we'll see what happens with that. That's what I think might happen. I think that should happen. Angel Garza and Zelina Vega should become like a team, like a team. You know, have like Angel Garza come out, do his usual thing with the cheek thing, with all the ladies trying to kiss him on the lips and everything, being the Latin lover, and Zelina Vega being the business associate. Then they could kind of turn it around, and Zelina Vega becomes like Angel Garza's love interest. That'll really piss off Aleister Black. I don't think he'll allow it. Hey, I wish I was the guy. I was Angel Garza. If I had to kiss freaking Zelina Vega, fuck that. Give me a mint. Give me a mint, and that's basically it. And I kiss her and I fuck her right in the ass and make her humble. And say, forget Tommy. Get with this Italian lover. Forget Tommy, the Netherlands beast. But he's plowing that ass, and he's married to Zelina Vega, so big ups to him. It is what it is. And that's all. That's all I really got to say about that. So, pretty good match. 2.25 out of 5 stars for that. And we'll see what happens with Andrade, Rey Mysterio, and Zelina Vega and company going into next week's show from the Performance Center when we get that. All right, then we see highlights of Shayna Baszler winning the Elimination Chamber, getting the right to face. You get to watch that. Well, you don't get the whole match, but you get highlights. I bet you don't. I bet you probably on SmackDown they'll show that. Because they got to fill time, and they don't have a lot of people in the Performance Center because of the stupid people ban. You can't have more than 50 people in the arena because you got to have the crew, you got to have the people setting up the ring, they got to have the commentators, the people, the technical people and the directors and all that shit. That's a lot of people, really. So you're only going to have minimal talent at the show, which sucks. So it means nobody's going to be in everybody else like comes to the Performance Center is going to be in catering looking on. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. Fuck that. Anyway, after that, we get the man, Becky Lynch. She comes out with her Raw Women's title. She tells Shayna that she knows her existence as champion frustrates her. Shayna has been taught she could bully her way to the top, but she got to Raw and found the legend in Becky. And if Becky is champion, Shayna's life makes no sense. Becky goes out and hunts her prey, and she's a whole different type of animal that Shayna is used to. Becky saw her dominate at the Chamber, but at Mania, she will prove Shayna's whole life is a lie. And that's it. And then we see Shayna Baszler looking on from the back, and she's not a happy camper. And we'll see what happens with that. So, it was an okay promo from Becky. I gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars. So, we'll see what happens with this little situation next week on the program. Maybe Shayna comes back with a promo or an interview, or maybe they'll brawl next week. I don't know. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. Oh, we got another member in the chat. Cubics. What's up, Cubics? I see you on other people's streams. I'm not gonna say who, but he says, "What's up?" Well, the sky, my dick, dick, but that's another story for that time. Becky is cringe city. Yes, she is. I think it's time for Becky to leave. It'd be nice for Shayna to get the title at WrestleMania and stop the whole man gimmick. I think Becky will just go back to becoming Becky Lynch, because really her title reign has been it's been okay. She's almost held the belt for a year now, but it's gonna come to an end finally. But she's going to get a rematch after WrestleMania. And we'll see what happens with that. Yeah, Becky does need to go away. I think after WrestleMania, she'll probably go away and have babies with Seth Rollins. I mean, fucking lucky Seth Rollins, huh? You think? So yeah, she'll go away. She'll probably get hurt during the match, and then they'll say that she's out for a significant amount of time. And then she'll come back probably around November. Well, probably come back by the Royal Rumble and come back at end of the Royal Rumble. Possibly win the Royal Rumble again and face whoever is the champion at WrestleMania 37 in Hollywood. After she has her baby with Seth Rollins. Didn't Ronda say that? She said she was going to take time off to have a baby. Where's the baby? Supposedly, Ronda Rousey's going to come back by SummerSlam. They'll probably have SummerSlam, the Money in the Bank, Extreme Rules, and SummerSlam at the Performance Center. If this freaking virus continues on, they're gonna have SummerSlam in the Performance Center. When really SummerSlam was supposed to be in Boston, but it's August and we're at March 17th as of right now. So I mean, anything could happen between now and August if this fucking virus continues on. I hope you all drunk when I keep saying that fucking virus. Take a shot of whiskey, take a shot of Jameson, or whatever you have. Whenever I say this fucking virus, and you'll probably be drunk and on the floor by now. But I digress. Yeah, so we get that. So, what else did Scott Casey Gale says? Byron Saxton is also cringe. So is Michael Cole. So is Jerry the King Lawler. Tom, I can get away with Tom Phillips. I'm okay with it with Tom Phillips, but I'd rather hear. And Corey Graves is garbage, by the way. Corey Graves is a piece of shit. His podcast sucks. I can't get into it. It's like the only podcast I listen to is Busted Open Radio with Bully Ray. JR's podcast, of course, and Stone Cold. Other than that, I don't listen to the New Day's podcast because it sucks. And I don't listen to Corey Graves' podcast because it sucks. And that's it. Cubic says WrestleMania should just be canceled at this point. I agree. I mean, they should have just canceled it and postponed it to June 7th, which was originally going to happen. I would have been okay with that. Cancel it to June. See if this thing dies down, which I think it will over the next 4 to 6 weeks. Or maybe a month. Give it by the end of April. And this whole fucking virus will be gone. They're already starting to test people. They had this one woman get tested with the new virus. And we'll see how... and there was supposed to be like, I think, 3 to 45 other people that were supposed to get this virus. And this has happened in Los Angeles, by the way. You can look it up online. She got tested. She got tested for the virus. She got the shot, and we'll see how she reacts to it. And if everything goes well, then they can start making more of the virus and start treating people that have the virus, in the United States, and they get tested, and they get the shot, and other people that maybe don't have the virus can get the shot, so they don't get the virus or something like that. So instead of getting the flu shot, you get the COVID shot, so you don't get both of it. But I don't know how it's going to work out, but we'll see. Hopefully, this is the start of something big, and then we can get through the rest of March and probably all through April, and then we can start getting back to normalcy. The state of emergency will be lifted. The people ban will be lifted. We can get back to going to clubs and going to bars and restaurants and our everyday thing. Because right now, New York City is a fucking ghost town. I think it feels like the days after Hurricane Sandy, when you go into the city, trains weren't running, buses weren't running, there's no cars, not that many cars. Just felt like that. This is how it is right now with this pandemic, and people going to grocery stores, which should be closed, by the way. I'm just saying. I know you got to get your food, but at least maybe have a curfew for the stores, like have them open like at 9 a.m. and close like at 7. I know it sucks for the people that work there because they're gonna get noise, but at least give them $15 an hour. That's fine. I don't care. I work from 10 to 4, 10 to 5. I gotta work 11:15 to 5:15 tomorrow. So I gotta get to bed pretty quick. but I don't care because I don't fucking like work. Work can suck my ass. You know, I'm making more money than you do. So just gotta get through this week, and hopefully, I get 2 days off Thursday and Friday. They wanted me to come in today. I told them fuck no. And then I got yelled at by the boss, like, "Oh, you have to, you need to be more reliable." It's like, fuck you. I was fucking sick today. I had a fucking full-blown panic attack. I've been having panic attacks all weekend. Fucking pills are not working. I'm fucking depressed as fuck. Because I'm thinking about, somebody I lost last month. My girlfriend's the same way. She's depressed. She's in Baltimore. Hopefully coming back Wednesday, so I can finally see her. Because I missed the fuck out of her. I want to hold her in my arms and fuck the shit out of her. You know what I mean? Oh, sorry. Did I say that out loud? Yes, I did. But whatever. I just want to be with my girlfriend. I'm tired of being in this drafty house alone with my cat. It fucking sucks. And yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say about it. Straight up, Steve Austin is better than the Miz and Mrs. Yeah, I would say that. Miz and Mrs. is an okay show. I watch it every Wednesday after NXT. But Straight Up Steve Austin is a fucked up funny show. I haven't watched it in a while because hasn't really been around. Usually come after Monday Night Raw. Then I have this Briar Patch show with Rosario Dawson. Fucking sucks. I watched one full episode of that. I was like, no. Get this off my TV. Like Byron Sachs, my TV. Jerry Lawler, get off my TV. Corey Graves, get off my TV. That's all I gotta say about that. All right, let's get back to Monday Night Raw, the Monday Night Raw review. Let's get back to Monday Night Raw. Let's not waste any more time. So, like I said, Becky cut a good promo. I gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars. We'll see what happens. Her and Shayna Baszler as they're on their road to their match for the women's title. And Shayna hopefully will win and start her long reign as champion. And probably hold it for a year until Ronda comes back. So I'm thinking if Ronda's going to come back, if it's not at SummerSlam, if it's not going to be at the Survivor Series, it may be at the Royal Rumble. And Ronda wins the Royal Rumble, goes on to face Shayna for the belt at WrestleMania 37 in Los Angeles or in Hollywood, and she beats Shayna for the belt at WrestleMania 37 and gets her belt back for the second time. That's what I think should happen, but it probably will not happen. And that's all I got to say about that. And we're gonna move on from there. That's it. All right, then we see some old classic Stone Cold Steve Austin highlights. That's all nice and dandy. More hype for Stone Cold. And that's pretty much it. Then we see footage of last week's interactions with Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley. The one from Raw, where Rhea came out and kicked the crap out of Charlotte. And then we saw the altercation at the Performance Center last week where they fought, and Charlotte got the best of Rhea, putting her in the figure 4 around the ring post, probably tearing her knee apart. So I don't know what the status of Rhea Ripley is going to be. I guess we'll find out this Wednesday night on NXT from the empty, but we'll find out that, and maybe more on NXT with Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano and the Velveteen Dream and Adam Cole, baby, and maybe more with the Broserweights, the Grizzled Young Veterans, Drake and Gibson, and the Undisputed Era of Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish. And we'll get to see what happens with that. much it. All right, then we go to the back. We see Charlie Caruso. Her guest is the man, Kevin Owens. Kevin Steen, whatever you want to call him. So Kevin's like, give me the mic, so I'm going to talk, and I'm going to do it better than you. So Owens gets on the mic. He accepts Ron's challenge, and as for any time, any place, he wants it at the Performance Center at WrestleMania. There's no best has had the advantage, but when they face at the Performance Center, Owens will have the home field advantage because he started his career at the Performance Center. Same thing with Seth, even though there was no Performance Center when Seth came around. It was just FCW, but he came from the early stages of NXT. So Owens says he had the home field advantage. This is here. He said, well, at the Performance Center, it had the toughest times of his life, and people like Rollins he didn't belong, knew he didn't belong and wouldn't make it in the WWE. He says he's going to beat Rollins in the same building he earned his place in, and that was it. So good stuff from Kev. Another good promo, as always, from Kevin. Cuts great promos, and if you don't like it, well, too bad for you. But we'll see what happens. Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins, I mean, they've had a match way long ago, back in 2000 and I would say early 2010, when Seth Rollins, then known as Tyler Blackface Kevin Steen, before he became the Kevin Steen of Ring of Honor, when he made himself at in 2010, where he turned on Battle 2009 against the Young Bucks. I think it was the Young Bucks or the American Wolves. I forget which one. But that's pretty much it for that. Yeah, Briar Patch is a crappy show, Scott. I can't get into it. I watched Picard, by the way, the new Star Trek. It's okay, but I really miss the Next Generation, which is by far better, way better than Picard is. If you're looking at Star Trek from beginning to now, the top one is the Next Generation. Well, and then you got the original. I put that in number 2, and then number 3, I would put Deep Space Nine. Deep Space Nine is okay. I can get. I'm okay with Odo and command and and company there. Star Trek Enterprise I hated with Scott Bakula. That show fucking sucked. Voyager was okay. I'm okay with Voyager. But Picard, I'm not really getting that into it. It's good, but I'm not that interested in it. It's like back in the day when you had Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Charmed. Which one would you rather watch? I watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer because of fucking Elijah Dushku when she was, and then they killed her off for no apparent reason. Then somehow they bring her back in Angel. No, they didn't kill. That was Kendra. I'm sorry. They killed Kendra off, which was the stupidest thing ever. She was there for like a couple of episodes. They kill her off, and she was supposed to be like the next Slayer. They killed Kendra off, and then you bring in Faith, who's fucking hot. She still is hot. Elijah Dushku is fucking hot for somebody who's I believe in her 40s. I mean, Sarah Michelle Gellar is okay looking. She's not hot, but she's okay looking. Willow's okay looking. Charisma Carpenter, when she played her character. I forget who she played. She was with not Oz, Xander. And then when she was on Angel, she got with Connor and had the demon baby that went through season 4 and 5. And then they killed off in season 4. And then Connor was with Angel through season 5 with the baby. Well, Angel with the baby, Angel Connor with the baby. I fucking miss Angel. They shouldn't have ended it the way that it should have. Angel ended with Angel with them fighting the Horde. They had Fred, who was now it was turned into Illyria. Doyle died. Gunn was there, though he was looking like he was about to die. And that was it. And then you had the morphing guy. I forgot his name. But you had Doyle there who died, and Fred, who was Illyria, started crying, and then she kind of started turning back into Fred, but she still had Illyria's powers. And they just ended the show. They just faded to black. Like nothing, we didn't know what was gonna happen. Like I wanted season 6. I petitioned for season 6. There was a petition for season 5 that went out, and there was season 5, and then we were thinking of getting a season 6, but good old David Boreanaz said, I don't want to be portrayed as a 30, 40-something-year-old vampire. Yet you're 40, almost 50-something now on a stupid show called Navy SEALs. Or SEAL, whatever the fuck the name of the show is. And it sucks. At least you got over the dreaded 5-season thing with Bones. Bones lasted about, what, 6, 7 seasons? And Navy SEALs is going on, I think, 3 seasons now. 2 or 3 seasons up to right now. Yeah. Scott says, I miss the old USA Network shows like White Collar and Burn Notice. Those shows were good. I didn't really watch those. I really didn't give 2 shits about them. I'm not a big USA type guy. I mean, I'll watch the Law and Order reruns because that's all the USA Network is Law and Order reruns and NCIS reruns and CSI reruns. And then you got Monday Night Raw on a Monday night. That's the only good thing to watch. Other than that, it's Law and Order, CSI, NCIS, Chicago PD. Just garbage, utter fucking garbage on that channel. Besides Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw is the only thing that's getting them ratings, and not even good ratings. They do a couple million, and that's it. And that's pretty much it. All right, so a good promo from Kevin Owens. The match is official at WrestleMania. Him versus Seth Rollins should be a good match. Hopefully, Kevin Owens wins the match, and then they can do away with the feud, and Kevin Owens can go maybe into a WWE title shot. You maybe get a title shot at Drew McIntyre. You know, he's a face, so I don't know how that'll work out. But I don't know what they're going to do with Kevin Owens after this whole thing with Seth Rollins. I think it's still going to continue on to WrestleMania and probably to the next pay-per-view, whatever one that is. Whether it be Extreme Rules or Money in the Bank. But we'll see what happens with that. And that's all I got to say about that. And we're going to move on. All right, then we get highlights of Austin winning the belt 14. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you missed WrestleMania 14, we got that. That was when the day that the Austin era began, when he beat Shawn Michaels for the belt, with help from the baddest man on the planet, Mike Tyson. When Tyson joined DX, and then he was still with DX, and then he turned on DX at the end, knocked out Shawn Michaels, and then Austin hit the stunner, 1, 2, 3. He wins the belt and goes on this nice Stone Cold run, which kind of started the Attitude Era. But get that. All right, next week on the show, Brock Lesnar is going to be on the show, as well as with Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton and his monotonous voice. So Brock and Drew in the same arena. We'll see what happens with that. If there's going to be an altercation or not. And Randy Orton will probably just come out and accept Edge's challenge. And pretty much all I got to say about that. And yeah, that's it. All right, then we get the Stone Cold at the end of the show. Austin comes out, has some Steve Weisers or Stone Cold IPAs, nasty as fuck. I'd rather have a White Claw, but I don't drink that stuff. I don't drink that kind of stuff like the White Claws and the IPAs and all that other disgusting crap. I drink a Corona here and there, but and a Budweiser here and there, or Bud Light. Really, Bud Light. I don't like Budweiser. I like Bud Light. Or I'll just go with my drink of choice, Jack and Coke or rum and Coke, or a nice Johnny Walker Black Red Label. But it is what it is. So he comes out and he admits he blew himself up on his entrance. Says from now on, 316 is a national holiday. So next year, on Tuesday, March 16th, 2021, it will be officially Austin 316 Day. So grab your Austin 316 shirts and have a nice cold brew. I might have one if I don't work that day. But we'll see. We'll see what happens by March the 16th, 2021. If I have the day off, I'll go to a nice bar and have a cold one. It's like if you want me to talk about 316 Day, give me a hell yeah. He gets no reaction because there's no crowd. Then he asks again, get nothing, and then we hear Byron Saxton get like, "Oh hell yeah!" And Byron's like, I did it, look at me," acting like a complete and utter asshole. Austin's like, "What?" And says 316 Day is all about giving shit back to people with the middle finger. Byron holds up an 8 sign. Austin reads his cards upside down. Byron keeps running with, he gave him a 10, he gave him a 5, he gave him a 6. Austin's kind of like playing it off. Then he talks about happy hour being 24 hours long on 316, having beer for your morning coffee. 4-letter words are always acceptable. And he invites Byron to the ring for some beers. So he comes in, pops a few brewskis with Byron. Then he kicks him in the nuts, hits the stunner, lays him out. Thank God I marked out for that. Then he celebrates, and then Becky Lynch comes out with a cooler of beer, steps on Byron Saxton. That was pretty funny. And Stone Cold's like, the last time we were in a ring, and then Becky's like, I'm not gonna do that now. No, I'm not gonna do that. We're just gonna toast. So she toasts with old Stone Cold. And basically that was it. And then Byron gets up and he eats another stunner. So Byron Saxton got his wish, getting a stunner from good old Stone Cold Steve Austin. Personally, I don't give two shits. Byron Saxton can suck my fucking dick. And that was it for Monday Night Raw. So Stone Cold came in, did what he did. On the Stone Cold, he just comes in, drinks beer, gives a little half-ass promo, and then leaves. Stuns somebody and leaves. That was that. But other than that, Raw was kind of meh. So I gave it 6 out of 10 stars. You know, people giving it 7s. I don't know what you were watching, but that's your opinion. I'm not gonna bash you for your own opinion. But in reality, I think Raw kind of was just like SmackDown, boring, no crowd. It just feels different. I can't get into it without the crowd. Because I love the crowd chants when I go to a show. As corny or as funny as they may be. I miss the crowd. I miss going to a live event like WOW or Evolve or Tier 1 or whatever, FBW or FSW. I miss going to that and being around my friends and other wrestling addicts and just shooting the shit with the wrestlers, making fun of them, meeting them and everything. But now you can't do that because of, get ready, start drinking, this fucking virus. You can't do anything right now. No meet and greets, nothing. Can't do shit until the summer. That's when I think concerts and other things are going to start coming back. They're going to come back slow. Everything's going to come back slowly. You know, TP will start coming back, and people won't be buying in bulk of TP and food and hand sanitizer and Lysol disinfectant wipes and Lysol spray. Everything that'll come back from China eventually, and then we'll start getting back to normal. But we'll see what happens with that. And I think eventually the WWE will start getting back to doing live events and shows, probably by May or June. But really, you know, these empty arena shows, I'm not feeling it. I know the WWE wants to get back to the fans, and they're doing that because really we're lonely as fuck fans right now. We got nothing. We got no baseball, no basketball, no hockey. Probably won't have football this year. We got nothing. Can't go to the movies. Can't go to the restaurant. Can't go to the mall. The only thing we can do is take a shit, masturbate, and watch porn. Or watch your DVR, or watch something. That's all we can do. Just stay home, or if you work at a retail store like this guy does, you go to work. And deal with these fucking idiots coming every single day, buying in bulk. Like, I gotta buy 6 jugs of water because I ran out of water. What do you need 6 jugs of fucking water for? When you can get it from the tap. Fucking idiots. You know? Some woman came up to me with a whole box of TP. She had 13 rolls of TP. I had to tell her that there's a limit, but my boss, my supervisor said, "Oh, go ahead and take all 12. We have no TP left." I could have used a couple of those TPs. I have 10 rolls of TP in my house right now. 10. I'm gonna probably need some, but you know, I don't use a lot of TP. I wipe my ass, but I mean, I don't use like a whole roll of TP. That's Rose's gig. She uses a gallon of fucking TP. For what? I don't know. She wipes her ass with. You know, she goes to the bathroom. I mean, she wipes her ass, wipes her pussy, whatever. And she takes like a whole roll of toilet paper. I mean, I'll have this much toilet paper. By the end of the day, I have this much toilet paper. I mean, what do you need that much toilet paper to wipe your fucking ass with? People are fucking stupid. I mean, God put stupid people on this earth to be completely and utterly stupid. They should all be gone. Yeah, people need to stop living in fear. That's what's happening, Scott. All these people are going to ShopRite, they're going to my store, buying in bulk because the press and the media are making this thing out to be the worst thing in the world when it's a nothing thing. They didn't do this when they had the H1N1 virus. They didn't do this when they had the swine flu or the bird flu or Ebola. Nothing like this happened. You didn't see people going out in stores buying a bunch of fucking Purell and toilet paper. I mean, this is just out of fucking control. I can only imagine when this thing ends by the summertime, hopefully, that when we start getting things back from China, like the Clorox disinfectant wipes, like the Purell, people are still going to buy in bulk. You know why? Because they're fucking idiots. And we're going to be out of that. The whole year, this whole year, we're going to be out of TP, toilet paper, probably be out of a lot of food, because people think this is the end of the world, and we know it. I just feel like singing that song. It's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. I don't feel fine. I feel like punching some people in the fucking dick. And in the neck, too. Being completely and utterly stupid. I cursed the guy out this past Sunday. Guy asked me what time it was. I said 2:37. He says, what? I said 2:37. He goes, what? I said, sir, it is 2:37. And he still couldn't hear me. I said, get the fuck out. I said, sir, I can't talk anymore. I can't talk as loud. I can't talk loud. My throat hurts. He got all mad, put his freaking egg-shaving gel on. I didn't tell him to go fuck himself, but basically I wanted to go tell him to go fuck himself. Because I didn't care. I don't care anymore. I don't care if I get written up or get yelled at from my boss. I don't care. This fucking virus is getting people fucking mad and just depressed. I'm fucking depressed right now because I don't have baseball. I don't have soccer. I don't have anything. My girlfriend's in Baltimore. I'm fucking depressed. Thank God the fucking MTA and the Port Authority didn't shut down, though that could still happen between now and the end of the month. The MTA could go down. I'll have to walk to work through the fucking projects, which I don't want to do. Gonna be very hard going to work if the trains and buses go down. Because if there's people on the bus, they want to have this people ban, and like you can't be around people down in areas with 10 or more people. Yep, you go on a bus, there's like 10, 15, 20, 30 people at most when, at rush hour. So you're going to close down the buses too because there's 30 people on the bus who have to go to work to make a living? And I said it before. Why don't you just close down everything and give us paid leave? Figured Mitt Romney is giving out $1,000 to people. I fucking take that in a heartbeat. Give me $1,000. Get me out of this fucking place. Just give me $1,000. I'll go take my trip to Florida or go wherever. Go to Atlantic City. Maybe win a whole ton more money. Maybe we hit the jackpot. Win more money. Then I can put away for another trip. I can put away for another laptop. I can put away for my bills and everything because I got a lot of bills to pay. Fuck this, man. Fuck this virus, man. Just like my name says. Fuck this virus. I'm gonna keep it on until it ends. I hear something that the New York City and around the country is gonna get back to some normalcy. I mean, they already shut down San Francisco. 24-hour lockdown in San Francisco. I don't live there yet. I don't live there, but I know people that live there. That's fucking stupid. They're doing it in Italy, which is more stupid. And the Italians, they know how to party. I mean, they know how to deal with this type of shit. That's why they're going out, they're going to balconies, singing opera songs, or singing different various Italian songs. One guy was playing "Raining Blood" by Slayer, which is fucking awesome. You need metal in your life. That's what I would have done. I would have blasted some fucking Sabbath or some In This Moment. just to pass the time. Got nothing else to do. Can't go out and get food because it's a mandatory lockdown. You're fucked. You can't go out. Either you stay home, play with yourself, or you have sex with your significant other, watch TV, or go on the balcony, play some fucking In This Moment, play some Slayer, play some Metallica, or play with yourself on the balcony. I don't know. Put on a show. This fucking virus is just completely out of control here in especially here in the Northeast. Well, not the Northeast, especially here in the USA. I don't know how it is in Canada. I don't know how it is in Mexico. But we're hearing things on the news from John Hopkins that people in China, people in South Korea are getting better. People from an 82-year-old guy who had the virus got better. He survived it. There was another story I heard. There was a 103-year-old guy who had the virus. He got better, even though he's 103. But he got better. We're not hearing this on the news. Why? I don't know. Because the American news media doesn't give two shits about what happens in the rest of the world. That's why China and Japan are like technically advanced than us. They have more medical stuff than us. It's fucking insane. It's fucking insane, But hopefully, with this woman who got the shot, is it goes somewhere, and we can start testing people. We can start getting people tested for this virus that don't really have it. I mean, the guy that plays Black Panther, Idris Elba, he got the virus and he never had any symptoms. I don't know how he got it. I could probably have it. I don't even know. I really don't care. Because I have the immune system of a fucking bull. I have my immune system is so good, I could get the flu and have it for a couple of days and I'll be fine afterwards. Rosa's another problem. She gets sick almost all the fucking time. Like, I have to worry about Rosa. That's the only people I have to worry about. And I have to worry about Rosa's mom because she's in her 70s too, and she's not doing so well. So I have to worry about that. Other than that, people that are like my age and below don't really have to worry about it that much. And then there's a slight risk, but you'll get better in like a couple of days. You'll be quarantined for 14 days, but I would say in about a week, you're fine. You'll start getting better with the proper medication, which is basically maybe some Robitussin with Dimetapp or Vicks Vapor Rub or whatever. Bathing yourself in Vicks Vapor Rub. You're fine. This virus is a joke, ladies and gentlemen, and the people that are taking it way out of proportion are fucking stupid. They can all fucking suck my fucking cock. All of you listening right now, and I know there are. I know we got Scott listening in right now, but everybody else that will watch this video later on, you can all suck my dick. Because if you think that this virus is serious and stuff like that, go suck a fucking cock. That's all I gotta say about that. So that's it for my review. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna go try to hit the head right now. Not that head, but I'm gonna go to bed because I gotta get up early in the morning. I gotta go to work for a couple of hours and then come back home and then see what's happening in the world of in the world of wrestling and in general. See if anything new about the coronavirus is going on. Maybe things will start getting better. Hopefully. But people, you need to stop living in fear. Get over it. In bulk at retail stores. You don't need 16 packages of TP to wipe your fucking ass. You don't need 6 things of rubbing alcohol to wash your hands. Just get a bottle of soap. There's plenty of soap going around. At least I think there is. I don't know if there's a shortage on soap right now. But get some soap. Wash your fucking hands. At least try to, be safe that way. And if you need to avoid big crowds, avoid big crowds. Other than that, shut the fuck up and deal with it. And that's all I got to say about that. So thank you for watching. Once again, 6 out of 10 stars for Monday Night Raw was what it was. And we'll see what happens on Wednesday night with an empty arena for AEW and another empty arena show for NXT. And then an empty arena show for SmackDown later on this week. As WWE is gearing up to an empty arena WrestleMania for the first time ever. It's going to suck. But you got to deal with it over the next couple weeks. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. So thanks to Scott for chiming in, as always. And thanks to Cubics for chiming in, even though he was only here and gone. So big ups to Cubics. And big ups to everybody else who is watching on YouTube. After this video, you want to watch it. And that's it. So thanks for watching. Leave your comments down below. If you have any wrestling questions, put it down below in the comment section of this video, or hit me up via Facebook or Twitter. Twitter link down below in the description box. So hit me up with a DM, hit me up with a tweet with your questions or anything you want to talk about. And smash that like button to death as always. Subscribe and hit that notification bell. Turn it on and turn on all my notifications so you never miss an upload. And that's all you got to do. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. So thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your Monday night. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I know nobody's going to go out to the bar. But Liv Morgan says hi. That's, a fake account. But whatever. Hi, Liv. You suck my dick too. But whatever. And that's all I really got to say about that. So thank you for watching this video. Have a great rest of your Monday night. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all you Irish fuckers out there. Go get drunk in your house. I guess because you can't go to the bar or anything. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. So thank you for watching. I'm out. Peace, bitches.